right, folks, we're here at SHOT Show 2025, and today's coverage is coming at you now. All right, so folks, we're here with the one and only Tim Watts, SDS Arms, and we've got some really cool new stuff across all of your brands. We're going to start with the Mac stuff. Tell us what we've got here, Tim.
Right, so SHOT Show 2025, we revamped a lot of stuff. So we're going to start with the double stacks, the tried and true. So this year, popular demand, we have upgraded the Mac double stacks. We're going to a compensated version. We're going to be going to that agency AOS optics cut. Now, this gun is not that. It's a pre-production model. Upgraded controls. You got a length and slide release there. So just all around, kind of took what everybody was asking for and put it into this gun. We switch over here. Here's a non-compensated version. Now, the compensated gun will have a black serrated sight, not fiber optic. But yeah, great upgrades. And the price point on these guns for MSRP has actually gone down. So no price increases this year. We're going down. So
it's going down.
It's going down. Something you guys probably haven't seen. This is the Mac IX. This is PCC, takes MP5 mags or the Mac 5 mags.
Yes.
Direct blowback gas. My understanding is it's going to take AR triggers and then standard AR grips. It's got the back pick rail attachment to put a brace on, or if you want to SPR it and do some other things, you can do that. It's going to be a great gun, threaded, tri-lug. Going to be a really good host to run a can or something.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Now, what are we talking price-wise? Where is this going to come in?
This
approximate?
Don't hold me to it, but I want to say it's around that $800 mark. I don't remember off the top of my head.
That's insane.
Yeah, that's going to be fun. Now, really big thing that nobody's going to really expect, but we are in the rifle game now.
Yes.
A lot of people have been asking for that. So
bolt
this is
guns. And I got to say, shooting these at range day, at 100 yards, I was hitting that hostage target and just spinning that little plate from side to side, no problems whatsoever, even in the wind. Incredibly accurate and really great recoil impulse too. I mean, just felt phenomenal.
Yeah.
So tell us about this gun.
So it's going to be available in a 308 and a 5.56. It's heavy. I'm not going to say it isn't, but it is one of those precision shooting guns.
Yeah.
You've got a really adjustable stock that is foldable as well. And then it's going to run the AICS magazine footprint.
Oh, yes. And like I said, from my experience, just getting a few shots with it, incredibly accurate, even in the wind. And I mean, for those precision guns like that, having that weight, really controlling that recoil is phenomenal in those bolt guns.
100%. And
you guys have that thing absolutely dialed in. Now, pricing wise, we're looking at an MSRP right around $1,000,
$1,100 is MSRP, and then we're probably going to see it a little bit less on the market, probably around that $1,000 price point.
That is fantastic. Now, when can we expect to see these in stores?
You're going to start to see a lot of this new product probably going into February and March.
That is awesome.
So it's right around the corner.
So, Tim, across the Tisas line, we've seen a lot of really cool stuff over the last year. Tell us what we've got here.
All right, so same thing. Double stacks have been revamped. So we got some of the Mac guns over here, and if you look at one of the Tisas guns, you might notice something, but that's not bushing. That's bushingless.
Yes.
So we have gone to the bushingless bull barrel on the Tisas double stacks. A lot of people were asking for that. Beautiful gun, slight change. We went for more of the universal light mount for that rail, and then slightly different trigger. Best part is that original gun last year MSRP for $799. This one's going to come out and be $749 MSRP. So,
nice.
Like I said, price decreases. We're trying to keep things, within reach.
Absolutely.
A lot of you guys probably know the Night Stalker line. This is new for 2025. This is the Night Stalker with a bobtail and a bushing comp.
Dude.
It's available in 9, 45, and 10 mil. The 9 and 45 are an aluminum frame. The 10 mil is a steel frame.
Obviously, yeah.
Kind of have to.
For good reason.
Direct mount RMSC or Holosun K footprint. So I haven't gotten to shoot one yet. I'm excited to, but the gun feels great. And the best part is if you don't want that comp, you can take it off.
Wow.
So just trying to keep
Super
things
simple.
fun. Yeah, simple.
And tritium up front on those.
Yep, you've got a night sight with an orange ring up front. So just like the Night Stalker line we all love.
And I got to say that bobtail is so sexy.
Yeah, and they're comfortable. I mean, a lot of guys like that. Just feels good in the hand, and then for carry purposes, it does, kind of cut down on that profile.
Takes that corner off, makes it really nice for a carry profile.
Exactly.
Absolutely love that. And for MSRP, those are coming in just under
They're
$9.
$879.99.
Nice.
So
that's fantastic.
Really good value for that gun.
Heck yeah. What else have we got you want to talk about?
I'd say the big thing that everybody's going to love, we have done the Raider special features. So some people might say it's not the original, which it isn't. We still have that original Raider, but we ended up doing a threaded barrel and an optics cut on the gun.
Yes.
Best part, $749.99 MSRP. So a little bit more to get the features, but I think this gun's really going to do great things. And, you get that clone look, but then you get those modern amenities on it.
Oh, yeah. That's an operator special right there for sure.
It's gonna be a fun one to suppress. Good host.
Nice. That is gonna be fantastic. And also want to take this moment to mention, I'm putting you on the spot here. We probably shouldn't be talking about it yet, but we've got a exclusive coming, right?
We do. So won't get into like super big details with it yet. I'm hoping it's gonna be here within a couple months, but really good looking gun, and price is right. So
yes,
when that comes around, keep your eye out for it. That's going to be an awesome gun.
Oh, absolutely. Now, is there anything else we want to get to while we're here?
That really covers a bunch of it for the Tisas stuff. We could go to the other side and check out that new 5.7.
Yeah, let's take a look at that.
Yeah, I'll meet you over there. So this is the new 5.7 model for 25. It's the 5.7 OR Raptor. Slide cuts, help air things out, so to speak. Still that RMSC optics footprint. And then we have reprofiled the barrel, so not so much of a pencil barrel this go around.
Okay, yeah.
Hopefully some threaded options to come. Nothing yet, but that's kind of where we're going with it. Slick looking gun though, and MSRP is $499.99.
That's insane. And for the size and the capacity, those things are insanely lightweight.
Oh yeah, and they shoot flat.
Incredibly accurate, and so much fun to shoot. I gotta say, I've wanted a 5.7 for years, and I did a video with the 5.7, the PX 5.7 that we've had that came out
Right.
last year before, and I did a short on it. And as I was holding it, I was like, maybe this is it. Maybe this is the one I want to get. And now I think I see something else that I want, and it's that one right there, that Raptor.
Oh, yeah.
That is insane. Dude, Tim, this is awesome. Thank you so much for taking your time.
No, thanks for stopping by.
And we are really excited for all the new stuff coming out from SDS, Tisas, and really love all the stuff that you guys are doing and making really good quality stuff that is obtainable to the masses. Thank you, Tim. Appreciate it, man.
Thank you.
All right, so folks, we're here with the rock star, one and only Brad Wright with Leupold. We've got some cool new stuff, starting with what's in your hand. What have we got here, Brad?
Yeah, so exciting this year, just launched here at SHOT Show is the VX6 Gen 2. So made some upgrades to the tried and true VX6 that everybody's used to, but some really exciting upgrades. One of the main upgrades that is really awesome, I'm really digging, is the speed set dial is what we're calling it. It's basically a toolless ReZero. There's no Allen wrenches now. It's a simple button here. You depress, and then this lever lifts off. It's almost 180 degrees, and it allows you to lift off the cap.
Wow!
So no longer have to keep up with those Allen heads, Allen wrenches. You're at the range and you need to zero your gun. It's a simple deal, right? You get and you spin it back, locks in just like normal, just like the old ones, and then all you do is just press that lever open and you're done. So you're good to go. That's a really awesome upgrade and feature with the VX6. This year, also with the Gen 2 VX6, you're going to get 2 CDS dials. So every scope that you purchase, you'll get 2 free redeemable CDS dials. So if you from Tennessee, for example, right, we're pretty low elevation,
right.
So you can have one for home for deer hunting, and then you want to go out west and go elevation, you can have that. You just swap them super easy, right, back and forth. You come home, put on your your whitetail,
right? Exactly.
Trap and go for it. Right?
Have them labeled just like that.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
we laser it all on there, so that's a increased feature there. We also changed a little bit of the main tube. We have this little radius here, kind of similar to the Mark IV, Mark V line. What that allows us to do is get a little bit more elevation travel out of the scope. It's just something that we learned in the Mark IV, Mark Vs. Also stemming from that, we changed the throw lever a little bit, so it's the same as Mark IV, Mark V line. This threads in and out, so you can use it, not use it, but you don't have to worry about it slipping off and that kind of thing. What else? Oh, we updated the adjustments also with the Gen 2. The original VX6 was fantastic, but again, we're continuously learning. It's one of the good things about being an American manufactured product here. It's our own. We're controlling all the IP, and so we were able to take that Mark IV, Mark V, and stuff that we learned and put that into the VX6. So I'm super excited about this product. It's going to be hitting market here soon, and SMOKY's got them in stock.
Oh yeah, we do.
As of Monday, they were early adopters, so come by and get you one. So
absolutely nice. Now we've got a new red dot here. Let's talk about this thing.
So we've had the Freedom RDS for quite a while, but the change and kind of the market we're going after, right, is that they changed some laws out west to where you can't have a magnified optic. You have to have a 1 power.
Yep.
And so with the RDS for the muzzleloader, it's allowing them to stretch it out, and they're doing the smokeless muzzleloaders and all that kind of stuff now. So this is allowing you to go do that. So I actually had a couple of the team guys. Actually, his son. It's a really cool video. Matt Alwan is one of the guys. Is an extreme Western hunter, and his son's like, I don't know, 9. Killed an elk at like 400 yards with a muzzleloader.
Jeez.
Right? And he was using this RDS. It's super cool.
That is awesome.
Yeah, because it's 1 power, so it's not technically a magnified optic. So it beats that, but you're able to dial and that kind of stuff. So that's an update this year. So that's pretty cool.
That's really cool, and you guys are obviously paying attention to the consumer and the market, and the laws and everything that goes along with that, and that's really inspiring and nice to see from a company like Leupold.
Try to listen to the customer.
Absolutely, and like you said before, with the VX6, taking from the VX5 and the VX4 what was really popular on those, and seeing that and making those upgrades. Yeah. And now, what have we got here from the Mark V?
So speaking of listening to the customer, right? We've had the Mark V line, right, has been out for quite a while. The 2-10 launched a couple years ago. Unbelievable optic. The one thing that was lacking that we heard from the market, right, was a true LPVO, more simple tree reticle. So we've updated this reticle. It is the CMR at mill. So you're going to have kind of a half donut with a simple fine aiming dot in the center. That's illuminated, and then you have a simple mill tree below it. On 2 power, it works just like a regular dot. The tree kind of just goes away, and then when you mag up to 10 power or anywhere in between, you start to get that tree. You can use it for distance engagements and stuff like that. So super excited. Everybody that stopped by the booth has just been raving about it, and I really think it's the best LPVO reticle out there right now. So
that's fantastic, and I got to say, and I know people on the channel are going to get tired of hearing this, but I just started 3-gun competition shooting last year. Perfect. And something like that and those innovations are going to make all the difference in the world.
Absolutely.
Making it easier for target acquisition and especially for speed events like that. It's going to be phenomenal.
Yeah. And it's, I think I failed to mention, it's daylight bright as well. So that was another thing, right? The illumination is a little bit different illumination technology, and it is true daylight bright. I've tested this on a super bright day against a white, like a metal building that was like glowing, it's super bright, and man, it's crisp and clear. So I really think this is going to do huge in that market, and it's been well received. So.
Absolutely. Now we've got a couple of things that we can't talk about just yet, but we're going to go ahead and do some video on those. But folks on the channel, you can't see them just yet. We'll let you know as soon as they're ready. Brad, thank you so much.
Hey,
you guys are awesome. We really appreciate you guys and all the new stuff you guys are bringing.
enjoy it. Come by and see us.
All right, so folks, we're here at IWI with Dapper Dan himself, Mr. Scott Mungin. Scott, thank you so much. Really appreciate
Absolutely.
you guys.
Glad to be here. Glad to be here.
And really excited to see some of the new offerings from IWI.
Absolutely.
Especially, and a lot of people aren't expecting this, but from their handgun line, we've got some new additions to the Masada Slim line. What have we got here?
Absolutely. So we had a Masada Slim that launched probably about 2 years ago. Really successful out the gate. We did really well with it. This is the new Masada Slim Elite. So you're going to see a little beveled mag well, serrations, of course, in the front, and some touch points, thumb.
Those indexing points.
Indexing points, thank you.
Super important because, I mean, in low light scenarios, like if you hear a bump in the night, you grab your gun, that index point is very important to know where your hand's at.
Absolutely.
When you can't see it. So very, very special right there.
Absolutely.
And I mean, this thing is super slick. I've got a little bit of experience with the Masada Slim, and this Elite looks awesome.
Adjustable mag straps or back straps as well, which is nice. Another nice addition because I kind of like a bigger back strap personally.
Right.
So when you add this larger one on there, it just feels great in the hand. Wonderful feeling.
Fills up that palm swell, just fills it up really nicely.
Absolutely. Still the 12+1, so still 13 round capacity. The other gun that I'm super excited about, we're doing a collaboration with Mischief Machine, all aluminum bottom. This thing is absolutely beautiful. Feels incredibly great in the hand, almost a 1911-ish feel.
Yeah.
Just feels wonderful, good, great weight, so the recoil is going to be very, very low. Optics ready, of course, for all Masada Slims. It is great, super awesome trigger. Obviously, the people that already have Masada Slims, they know the trigger was good. This is just a little bit better. This is going to be a great home run hit right here.
That is awesome. And I got to say, that one is just sexy. Like, it's just sexy.
It is beautiful.
That's
you got to feel it. You got to put it in your hand.
Yeah.
It just feels great. I have not shot it yet, but I know this thing's going to shoot great.
And it's like I was telling you, I don't feel like the Masada whole lineup has gotten the respect that it deserves. And it's like you said, you've got to get it in hand because a lot of people aren't, I guess, giving it the chance. But once you get it in hand, it really makes a huge difference. It just feels different.
It does, absolutely. You got to touch, feel, hold.
Yeah.
You got to put it in your hand. Go to your local gun shop, wherever you got to go. Just put it in your hand and feel it.
Like Smoky Mountain Guns and Ammo.
Like, for instance, Smoky Mountain Guns and Ammo. Absolutely, great choice to go. Definitely got to go there. Beautiful place.
All right, so folks, we're here at the Allen booth on the Ultrx side, and we're here with Lee. And Lee, you guys have got some really cool new products coming to market this year. From the Ultrx side of things, hearing protection is paramount. And one thing that a lot of people don't focus enough on, you guys have done a fantastic job with these new products. So tell us a little bit about what you guys have got coming out this year.
Yeah, absolutely. We're really excited. This year is the first year we introduced our brand new Ultrx lineup of eye and ear protection. We're excited to be unveiling these at the SHOT Show. And these are out actually at retail right now. So what I'm going to do is run you through the entire line really quick from low to high. And then we'll go through and focus on some of the really cool stuff for everybody watching here. So Ultrx is a brand. It covers everything from soft silicone in-ear products, things that are fairly inexpensive when you see these at retail. Soft silicone inserts to polyurethane foam in really sweet-looking packaging like this. We have some other items here that are an adjustable NRR rating, push-button silicone earplug. That's all the stuff at the low end. Those things that you use every day, use them at the range. It's kind of an impulse item that always nice to have in the range bag. So that's all the way at the bottom. So move all the way up to the top of the product line here. We're really excited about things like, I'm going to start with our Bluetooth Fuse earbuds. So those are a multi-mode kind of earbud that can do a number of things for you. So it has a Bluetooth only mode, so that really maximizes the quality of any audio content that you might be streaming. They also have other modes. So if I'm at a, let's say, shooting range, and there's a lot of loud noises, or a construction zone, a lot of loud noises every day, there's a mode that I can push those earbuds on, and they take the edge off of those loud sounds, and they protect me from the really loud ones, so that we save our hearing, because once it's gone, it's gone. And then there's one more mode that you can use, say if you're in a ground blind, and I want to hear turkeys gobbling at a distance or the rustle of leaves from a whitetail buck coming in that I'm grunting at, that mode will help pick up those soft sounds. And if you want to get really crazy, you can listen to those soft sounds or loud sounds while you're streaming Bluetooth content. So it's really fantastic to be able to do that in an item that is very small and easy to wear. Some people, especially if you're, say, an active shooter, somebody that's a handgun, an AR shooter, you might move around a lot, or the heat of the summer in the southeast, environments like that, buds can be so much more comfortable than wearing a muff all day.
Yeah.
Because they don't get so hot.
Exactly.
Yep. So these will help you do that. One of the things I think users are also going to love to see, these earbuds come with 3 different sets of an outer ear little silicone boot here, and basically those are to help the earbud fit inside of your outer ear area better for a custom fit. Then you come with also these 4 different pairs of foam ear tips. So depending on the size of your ear canal, that then kind of begets the size you use to squeeze down and push that in your inner ear canal. I'm a small, so there's a lot of range in these things so that you get a good secure fit, you get the highest out of that NRR rating, and again, so that we're protecting our hearing.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so those will retail out in the at the store for about $129 or so. That's
Nice.
MSRP.
That's a fantastic price point to be, too. I mean, of course, in this economy, everybody's thinking about price, and being able to get all of that functionality and all of those features for a price like that is awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. And you can see it comes with a charging case to charge those things up. You'll get about 4 charges out of the case before you have to charge it. Max runtime on the buds is about 15 to 18 hours, depending on how many different modes you're using simultaneously. And that's quite a bit, but the user will really love those long run times.
Yeah.
Next item down here are Bluetooth Fuse around the neck buds. Has almost the same functionality as the buds themselves, but this is that around the neck format. So this is really nice, again, for someone who's an active shooter, but they're a little more kind of a no fuss, no muss attitude, where I want to protect my hearing, have these things close at hand, but have really kind of a light experience. And so we find a product like this, again, they're AR and they're handgun shooters that like to move a lot as they're going through that kind of practice simulation. But multiple modes, multiple ear tips you get with the product, and really just another great option. Something like this in the store, this is about $119 MSRP.
Nice.
But I actually wear these things in the office every day. Use them for Zoom calls and things like that, and
Maybe
they're
maybe that's what I need to tune out my office mate that's in the desk right next to me that loves to get on my nerves. I think that's a great idea.
I can't hear you. That's a bud format. There are a lot of us, and this is kind of me included, we're used to wearing muffs.
Yeah.
So this is our Bluetooth Fuse muff right here, and what makes this thing unique to the user is it's a few things. One, we put gel pad ear covers on these. They're standard. If you've ever used, and we do sell them, if you've ever used just a straight polyurethane foam like that, they're okay for an hour plus.
But over a long period of time, it wears on you.
How patient you are, yeah. But these are great for an all-day thing. So really hot weather, even really cold weather, these do really well. And so they're soft, but they also, this channel will help run that heat away from your skin surface and keep them just feeling cool on your face. So super nice to have. So I get the gel pads there. Also, this Bluetooth Fuse muff has 2 microphones on both sides. And so if you are back to, let's say, that shooting environment, it really helps give you kind of a 360-degree view or audio view of those sounds going on around you. You can pick up. So people are sending rounds down range. I mean, it blam, 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 blam. But then maybe a range officer is saying something like, ceasefire on the line. Having the ability to hear them when they're either to your side or behind you is really kind of valuable. So it's really nice to have, again, 2 of these omnidirectional microphones on either side. And then lastly, these are also a rechargeable lithium-ion battery via a USB-C port here. So these have a max runtime starting at 35 hours, depending on how many things you're running at the same time. Again,
wow.
Just a fantastic, really comfortable muff, but a ton of value in something like this. And these have an MSRP of $99.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is a ton of value in that package right there.
You know what? It truly is. There are a lot of others that are $129, $149, and those are great products, but you can get even more features here for a little less money.
Yeah.
And so just working our way down a little bit more. So these are $99. These products here, this is our Bluetooth Fuse Ion muff right here. And we're looking at these in a what I call sage green. We also make these in a slate gray color, which is my personal favorite. This Bluetooth Fuse muff you're looking at right now is in FDE.
Right.
We make it in cement gray, and then we also make it in what we call midnight gray, which is a really dark gray, almost black.
Yeah.
But this Bluetooth Fuse Ion model here, very similar to its big brother Fuse. The only difference is 1 microphone on this side, 1 microphone on this side. I do have the polyurethane foam ear cups here, and then the power source, this runs on a couple of AA's. And
okay.
So that's great, AAA's. That's great. AAA batteries are very easy to come by. Mm-hmm. The difference, AAA batteries don't have the length of life that your rechargeable lithium ions will. So the difference on the average is about 25%, which is no big deal the first time.
Right.
But batteries, I mean, wow, four batteries at your local store, it's $8 or so. So
it adds up.
It's nice. Hundreds of recharges out of this.
Yeah.
Not hundreds of recharges out of this. But the difference is this has an MSRP of, say, $79, where this is $99.
Right.
So it's just a matter of whatever the user preference is right there. And then I think the last item here I'm going to cover, this is what I would call the bread and butter of eMuffs. So, we wear eMuffs for 2 reasons. Number one and foremost, protect your hearing. But number 2, those microphones are fantastic so that we can hear things that are going on around us. So these products allow you, this is our Bluetooth eMuff here, and this product is great. I get to do all those things. Protects my hearing, and I can hear those sounds going on around me. This is also a AAA, there it is, AAA operated electronic muff as well, but it doesn't have the Bluetooth function.
Right.
So this is a little bit more middle of the road, and comes in a number of different colorways. This is the Veil Tack Gray we're looking at here, which is, it's pretty cool, pretty unique looking. We make it also, we've got a color in this metallic plum. We do one in an FDE and a metallic, a midnight gray as well.
Nice.
And so we're trying to hit all those really neat colorways that people like, that are, they have kind of tactical look and feel, or something for younger people, or something that might appeal to handgunners, or something, in the case of the metallic plum there, that the ladies might like.
Yeah.
So we're trying to hit everybody, and there are a lot of neat color options available.
Absolutely. And you said these are already hitting store shelves right now?
They are. They hit store shelves last year, 2024, let's say kind of mid-year.
Yeah.
And so you'll see them out there at retail, and now here we are, beginning of 2025. We've added some more models. We've made a couple of shipments. More and more retailers to have these available.
Lee, thank you so much. This has been a great product overview, and we really appreciate you guys and all that you guys do for the community. Thank you, sir.
You bet. We appreciate you being here. Thank you so much.
All right, folks, we're here at the Warne booth with the man wearing all the hats today, Mr. Scott Mungen right there. And Warne has got some really cool new products coming out as far as Picatinny rails, scope mounts, really exciting stuff. Let's talk about this vapor right here, first and foremost.
Absolutely. This is one of those things you're going to look at and you go, oh my gosh, why on earth have we never done this yet? Or why haven't we done this yet? This is going to be a game changer, especially for those guys in your mounting departments, where they're going to have your scope rings. Customer comes in, hey, do you have this Savage or do you have this Remington? Oh, I don't know if it's an 840 or 648 screw. We just don't know. This is going to be new for this year. It's going to be shipping. Actually, it's already shipping now, where it's going to include both sets of screws. And the greatest thing about that is that these little screw heads are tapered. So they're going to self-center when you put them on the gun, and it's going to line it up and it's going to lock it in. So you do have customers or you have accounts where there's people out there, that gunsmiths that put regular standard square heads on, not square, but you know what I mean, just flush heads on these rails to make it work because they don't have the correct screw. But the problem is it's going to shift. And it could shift. So it's going to throw your windage off. It's just not going to work. These are self-centered. These are going to cure all the aches and pains. It got rid of a lot of SKUs. So now you're not going to have two SKUs. You're going to have one SKU, and it's just going to be a simple, easy solution, a no-brainer. I don't know why we haven't done this before.
That blows my mind.
I
told somebody this yesterday. That's such a simple solution that I don't know why I didn't think of something like that, and it kind of makes me mad looking at it.
I apologize for that. It was not my idea. I had nothing to do with it. I can promise you that. So I feel just as dumb, just as silly. A couple other products. Mountain Tech is going to be coming out with a 34 millimeter ring. So your favorite Mountain Tech ring. You know, we all know that Warne has a good, better, best product. This is their better product. So the Mountain Tech 34 millimeter, that is going to be shipping soon. We're waiting for packaging. Well, we have the packaging. We're just waiting for the card, the information card, to get that printed up and send it out. So this is going to be huge. It's going to give other people options, so they no longer have to do the Mountain Techs. You can drop down to the Maximos.
Yeah,
save you a little bit of money. One of the really cool things. This is it, guys. This is our new Hyperlight line. Hyperlight rings. Super lightweight, magnesium aluminum compound. These things are feather light. Like, this packaging weighs more than the rings.
Yes.
It is absolutely phenomenal. These are shipping now. They're coming in 30s. They're coming in 1s, low, medium, highs. These are doing really, really well. You'll see them at Smoky Mountain Guns and Ammo. They're everywhere. They're just phenomenal. These are going to be great. Super strong. This is new.
This
hasn't even hit the market yet. That is unbelievably light.
That is unbelievable. Like, looking at it, it doesn't feel right. It's like your mind is playing tricks on you because of how light this is. But with that magnesium aluminum alloy, we're talking about still something that is extremely strong and extrememly resilient. So the strength is still there. We're just talking about lightening it up. And that's what I see so much this year at SHOT Show, is everybody is gearing more towards that, because people are realizing that it doesn't matter what you're doing. It doesn't matter if you're going on a long-range hunt and you're packing stuff in, 3, 4, up to 10 miles. Every ounce counts when you're out there. And even beyond that, when you look at something like this, it's going to be obviously more of a tactical feel and a tactical use there. Whether you're a competition shooter, or I was talking to somebody earlier, maybe you're in law enforcement and you're in a standoff and you're having to stand there and hold that rifle on a target for, it could be hours on end. Ounces really matter, and seeing these lightweight offerings that are just absolutely insane. Unbelievable. Now, when can we expect to see these hitting the store shelves? So
the Hyperlight rings are already rolling. These are going to be probably close to end of first quarter. Looking at definitely, end of first quarter time frame. We talk about
March.
Yeah, around March, April time frame. Ounces, equal pounds, pounds equal pain, right? So just exactly like TC was saying, everybody's trying to lighten their stuff up.
Yeah.
The days of the guy throwing the bipods, the laser units, the scopes, all this stuff on their guns just because they want to look cool, those days are long gone. Everybody's going to lightweight. And
they started hurting and they started realizing, no, I can't do that anymore.
Yeah,
it's miserable.
Absolutely.
And seeing those offerings. Now, do we have any kind of pricing, any kind of, as far as getting an idea of where these are going to fall?
So, like I said, the good, better, best. These are going to fall in between the better and the best price points. Sure, it's new. Sure, we could have added a bunch of money on it. Sure, we could have sold them for more than Mountain Techs, but they're not. They're less than Mountain Techs. They're going to, I believe, MAP is going to be in the 109, 119 area, so they're not ridiculously expensive. They're going to be affordable. They're going to be a little bit more than your Maximas and less than the Mountain Techs. I think it's going to be a great option. They're going to have the same strength. I think it's a no-brainer, especially for the guy looking for that ultra lightweight stuff for the long hikes.
Absolutely. Scott, thank you again so much.
Welcome.
Really excited to see this stuff. And folks, let us know from this table what you're most excited to see. I can't pick a favorite thing right here. I mean, from the Vapor all the way up to these Hyperlights, just incredible innovation all across the board. Thank you, sir.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Scott, talk to me about this real quick.
This is going to be the new bipod. This is a brand new release from Warne, the Bipod Pro. So this is a really interesting thing because you have your standard bipods, right? This is what they do. This is as far as they can go down. So there's a lot of times where that's just too high. Okay. So this. Oh gosh. Oh no. What happened? Now you can get low.
Right on the deck.
If you're on a truck hood, if you're doing a stage, PRS stage, whatever, you're on a truck hood, you're just not tall enough. I'm not. The camera doesn't tell you how tall I am. I'm like 6'4". Actually, I'm not. I'm like 4'6". But anyway, that's too high for me. I can't do it. But if I did this, oh my! So you're looking at MSRP around $450 for that. Now bipods, man, Warne has gotten crazy with bipods. Bipod this, bipod that. There's a lot of bipods here. This is also something new and fancy. M-Lock.
Yes.
So now Warne offers their bipods with this attachment. Each one of their attachments, by the way, FYI, it can be swapped out. So you have that locking M-Lock. You can do an ARCA mount. So all you do is pop those screws out, put that in there. So if you want to throw an ARCA on there, you can. If you want to do this M-Lock.
That M-Lock is super useful.
Oh.
And I keep saying it, but in competition shooting, having to adapt your rifle in between stages really quickly, sometimes you're using a bipod, sometimes you're not. Being able to pop it off without having to use a wrench, without having to get a pair of pliers in there to it is paramount.
I don't disagree. Once again, ounces equal pounds, pounds equal pain. If you could take your bipod off on a stage quickly, that's just the way to go. You're 100%
Absolutely.
correct.
That is fantastic. Scott, thank you so much,
So
man.
welcome.
All right, so folks, we're here at the Allen booth on the Breakthrough side with my main man, Eric, right there. And today we're talking about cleaning kits and keeping your firearms clean with a whole host of different products that you guys are offering from Breakthrough. So, Eric, tell us about Breakthrough is fairly new as far as on the market. We've had them now in our store, and I will say that we already have filmed a video with the new suppressor cleaning kit, which that one has been, I say, the most popular for you guys over the last year, right?
Yes, thanks, Travis. Absolutely. We launched the suppressor cleaner last year. This year we did a late launch on the kit, and now we're really pushing it forward. It's been a great success for us. We put suppressor cleaning in a nice, easy, convenient package, a couple of brushes, a pick, and a place to store it, and it does a phenomenal job, as you can see by this newly cleaned half suppressor.
That is awesome right there. And I got to say, like I said, I just got done filming a video with it. Now, I didn't have a ton of rounds through my suppressor, but it did a phenomenal job. And seeing how much gunk it cleaned out of my suppressor, I was like, wow, even without brushing.
Right.
And then run the brushes through the top end and did an even better job that way. So that's a phenomenal kit. Now, one question I know people will ask is, where can we pick up some more bottles of the suppressor cleaner?
Okay.
It's going to be at your retailer, right?
Yeah, absolutely right. You can go to your local retailer. And for information, you can check out breakthroughclean.com for how-to videos and whatnot, and some specs on the products as well.
You guys have a whole host of different cleaning products. Now, this is one really cool kit. Let's go over that and talk about what makes this kit really unique.
All right, cool. So this is a handgun and pistol caliber carbine kit. It allows you to clean 3 calibers, that's 9mm, 40, and 45. A couple of cool features of our kit is that we don't use any plastic components in it, so there's no plastic jags or patch holders, for example. Another cool feature, we use black oxide coated steel rods. These are safe for your barrel and heavy duty, so they won't break apart. We also offer a true wet kit, right? So we offer 15 ml solvent and a 12 ml of our high purity oil that you can see down there. And probably say the best feature is we offer a real handle. This has 2 ball bearings in it, so it offers for smooth rotation and it's nice and heavy duty.
Super heavy duty. I mean, that thing feels really, I mean, it just feels like a really nice kit when you pick that up and you feel the weight. I mean, I can't tell you how many cleaning kits I've gone through just because of parts that I've broken, like you said, because they were plastic, they were cheaply made, and it just falls apart, and it's really frustrating. And to have it all in a self-contained box like that as well. I got to say, the other thing that caught my eye are these law enforcement kits, which are also available with the MOLLE attachment. So let's talk about those a little bit.
All right, so these kits were, as you mentioned before, Travis, made for law enforcement and military. So it's a nice compact kit, not too big. It's, zippers up, MOLLE attachable. You can put additional patches here in the front. Comes with an aluminum handle. This particular kit is designed for 223, 9mm, and 12 gauge. It has a chamber brush, phosphor round brushes, all of brass components, a obstruction removal tool, a couple of cable pull-throughs, chamber flag, and this neat little sleeve with the brush and rods. It also comes with a 12 ml of our all-in-military spec all-in-one. Great convenient kit for law enforcement and military.
And then we've got a smaller version of that right here.
Yes.
Now the difference is this one's going to be catered to one specific caliber, correct?
Yeah, so this is a caliber specific and it doesn't have rods. So it's a more on-the-field kit. It's super lightweight. It also brings it all-in-one. Brings a double-ended brush as well.
Nice.
And it's just lighter, more convenient for, like I said, on the field. This one weighs a little bit more, so maybe you don't want to carry as much weight with you. We offer this option as well.
Fantastic. Now, we've got a couple of other tools here that caught my eye. We've got a Glock maintenance tool here and an AR-15 tool. Let's go over those a little bit.
Sure. Fortunately, I don't have the tools to properly explain them, but you can get the idea. So it's an AR-15 bolt and bolt carrier maintenance tool. You're going to pop this end up. This is the carbon scraping inside the bolt carrier group and a couple of spots to clean the firing pin. Close it back over here, and then on this side, you're able to clean all the sections of the boat. So you would fit it in here, this is for the lugs and the shaft as well, and you can use this sharp edge right here to take out the retaining pin.
That is awesome. And then for the Glock maintenance tool, it's really straightforward. I mean, you can see all the different parts there, but that's put together in a form factor that I don't think I've ever seen from anyone.
Well, some of our competitors will offer some of the components of this tool separately, right? So we decided to put it together, right? So in one convenient package. So you use this section out to pop out the base plate and clean out your magazine. For the front sight, it's here, and then your pin punch right over here. Super cool, it's nice, aluminum billet, easy to grab, strong, so you can take out and properly maintain your Glock.
That's fantastic. And then, of course, you guys have a whole host of products here that are available for maintenance and cleaning. Now, as far as the suppressor cleaning kit, like I said, that's been the most popular, at least in our store, because of the onslaught of so many suppressor sales with the forms coming back so quickly. What's the pricing on something like that?
So this will retail for $59.99 MSRP.
Nice. And what about the full size handgun pistol caliber carbine
So
kit?
these are approximately $45.
That is fantastic. So, Eric, thank you so much. This has been awesome, and we really appreciate you guys, and appreciate you guys bringing some really cool products to the store shelves. You guys are awesome.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Travis. Appreciate it.
All right, folks, that's all for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. We really appreciate it. And stay tuned, because we've got a lot more coming up tomorrow and the next day and the next day. Stay tuned for SHOT Show 2025.